For our economy as a whole, it's absolutely vital that we provide meaningful, rewarding job opportunities for people with a disability. I think we always have to remember that 1 in 5 Australians have a disability. Obviously, this means a chance for employment, for economic advancement, for a sense of dignity and purpose. For companies and businesses, it means a diversity of their labour market, it means access to talent. For our country as a whole, it means productivity. The biggest challenge we face is workforce participation and making sure that we maximise the participation of all Australians.
A disability is having one or more impairments that impact on daily life lasting 6 months or longer. Disability impacts around 1 in 5 Australians. 15% of our working age population have a disability. That's 2.2 million people. 18.5% of the population overall have a disability. That's 4.2 million people. In 2012, 47.5% of all working age people with a disability were not in the labour force.
My name is Magella Noble, I work at Westpac. I'm an IT project manager and I also chair up Westpac's Accessibility Action Group, ABLE.
I am Rachel Fern. I'm working at McDonald's head office, but I'm really proud of it.
My name's James, I'm 23 years old. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Business, majoring in Accounting and Finance.
The Business Council survey found that 75% of BCA companies have a plan or strategy regarding employment of people with a disability. Most, 60%, included in their overall diversity strategy. 1/3 of BCA companies actively seek to employ people with disability. And companies with large workforces, over 20,000 people, are more likely to actively seek applicants with disability and have a dedicated role in human resources. Companies that have a major retail presence, such as shop fronts, are more likely to actively seek to employ people with disability. 93% of companies surveyed had a strategy to recognise and support mental health issues in the workplace.
The first thing is to have a targeted recruitment strategy. The second is to have partners. You absolutely need partners. The third is to make sure that there's a business case, and of course recruiting people with a disability fits in with the business that you're actually running. And finally, to make sure that managers are incentivised and encouraged to hire people with a disability, but also that they make sure that the environment is conducive to that person being able to fulfil their purpose, their contribution, and make the most meaningful contribution that they can.
At Telstra, we strongly believe that diversity improves our outcomes. We have a greater access to people with talent, we have greater innovation, we have greater employee engagement, and all of these things relate to better performance.
I think some of the main barriers when it comes to people gaining employment who have a disability is people's naivety of what the person's ability is to do that job. So if I think about an interview I went for, one of the questions was raised was, how is she actually going to do a job? They didn't worry about the fact that I'd got through university, did honours, got first class honours in my thesis. It's all about people not understanding or scared to ask the question.
All you have to ask is, what do you need to be able to bring your best self to work every day? And if we can ask that of every single employee who works for us, just imagine the innovation and the problem solving and the positivity they walk into work with every day because they feel that their individual needs are being met.
Rachel supports our corporate services team here at our head office, so we've got quite a big office with about 300 staff here, and Rachel actually helps us keep our 11 kitchens and staff break rooms running smoothly. So she looks after things from stocking our milk and our fruit deliveries and just basically keeping our kitchens tidy and neat, and she just does other tasks to support the corporate services team generally. We've always had a strong focus on making sure that the diversity of our workforces reflects the diversity within the community, so providing employment for people with a disability is a huge part of that.
Through the stepping into internship that I was given at PwC, I've been offered a graduate position, and I'm really excited to be starting that at the end of this year. It's really changed my outcomes and given me an opportunity that I really plan to take full grasp of in the years ahead.
It was a wonderful experience. Personally, I've had 2 interns in my team, focusing on things or projects that complemented their skills. I think there's impact for not just the interns but the company as well.
I think that the workforce tends to focus on, I guess, a small picture of what they want in a candidate, and I think that people with disabilities have so much to bring to the workforce.
Well, obviously we have to remove the barriers, be they physical barriers, be they job design barriers. We have to create an environment where people with a disability feel that they can access a range of opportunities across the economy, and that's about eliminating barriers.
Westpac's had a really phenomenal opportunity over the last 2 years to influence accessibility into the design of our property spaces and the way we create our workspaces where people work every day.
Every level in our new buildings, all the kitchens are laid out the same. So glasses are in the same spot. They're both above cupboard and below cupboard so that people in a wheelchair of short stature are able to reach them.
Well, the benefits to business are, I think, manyfold. What businesses across Australia want is diverse talent. And if we're taking out 1 in 5 Australians and we're not providing 1 in 5 Australians with a job opportunity, we are not tapping into the best people in this country.
I would absolutely encourage other organisations to take on staff who have a disability. It's not only is it rewarding to give back to the community in that sense, but they're amazing employees who are really valued members of our team.
I'd absolutely do it again. It was a rewarding experience. It was a fantastic experience, not only for me as their manager, but to actually have a diversity of thought in the team.
What I would say to companies that haven't thought about accessibility, give it a go. It's really not that hard.
Yeah, I feel like my experience with a disability has caused me to reflect on what's really important in life, and bringing that to a business case has caused me to feel like I have an ethical approach to business that some people might not have.
Be beautiful in yourself and you can do it and go out there. And have a job, don't forget, have a job. It's really important.